Good morning on a sunny Monday. So yeah, day one. So I've just pulled up at Jay's to pick up my van after this went wrong on Thursday/Friday last week. So it's had a new power steering pump and some other work done on it apparently. But we've got here and they're not open yet, so I'm just waiting for them. J-Bag, formerly known as Jamie, has just helped me bring over my tools, picked me up and brought me over here because this day and age you can't leave anything in a van, so I've had to bring all my tools with me as well. And then what we're doing is we're going to head over to Flitwick and fit this angled window. So this job's been finished 3 or 4 weeks now, but we've had another bespoke window made in UPVC to go in, so fingers crossed that is the right angle and the right shape, and we'll get that one fitted. Some of the eagled viewers may notice I've got another van there. So this is Craig's van, our plasterer, and this one, the engine, so the whole bottom end of it's gone, even though last year we built the top end of this one. Fords, if you're watching, never buy a Ford van. I think I've had like 4 engines in the 12 vans that we've had over the last 2 years, which is ridiculous, the amount of money we spend on vans. But yeah, either way, I digress. So we're going to head over to Flitwick, take a look around that, fit that angled window, we'll show you that one finished, and then later on this afternoon we're going to pop back over to Marsden Mortain. We've just got a meeting with the client on these rendered dormers now that they've been done, so we just want to make sure everything's all good before we take down the scaffold. So we've got a meeting there, and that's my day basically. So yeah, let's go and get it. This is one of the builds that we've done earlier on last month, or the month before, but we've been waiting on this. This is what I've been waiting on, this angled window. But now, I'm petrified whether it fits or not, because that's going to be the next thing. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it does. But let's go find out. Oh no, God almighty, she fits. Thank God for that. So yeah, just have to do a bit of tweaking to get her in. But yeah, she does fit in place. So this is what I was referring to. So this is the bathroom window. Obviously it's had to go at a slope because of the rear apex. So the client's been busy painting and decorating. They've semi-moved in as well. So this is the main room itself. And then you've obviously got the stairs. Marsden Mortain. This one is now pretty much all finished. All I've got to do is put some pipe covers on the bedroom radiator where it comes out of the wall. But all the rendering is now done. Thankfully, we've adjusted the fascias as well, made them a little bit smaller so that they can keep them with that one down there. But yeah, we'll jump up there and give you a little nose. I've just siliconed in around the windows, around the fascia meets the render as well. Let's have a little look. So this was the one we popped back to last week where we just added that little bit of skirt along the bottom. But yeah, look good. So hopefully once these are weathered in a little bit, it'll dull down ever so slightly. It is the same colour as the render that was used, but obviously the houses are like 5 to 10 years old now, so the render has aged a little bit. But yeah, client's happy. I'm out of breath because I've just cleared this scaffold. Yeah, so we'll jump in, we'll do these little pipe clips, and hopefully that is us over here. So that is a wrap over here. We've just got to get the scaffold down. Neil, bless him, is going to try and get this down tomorrow, and in which case I'll pop back Wednesday basically, just to give it a little sweep up, and that'll be our final visit, I believe. But yeah, this one's all good to go. We're just going to head back to Flitwick where we were this morning, just to finish off a bit of touching up and some bits. Teamwork makes the dream work?
Dream work makes the teamwork.
Dream work makes the teamwork.
No, teamwork is teamwork.
Oh, look at that. He's rolling it up for him. And then he's staying up there. You can tell he's on day rate, can't you?
Nothing.
It's like painting a Spanish villa. So we're just finishing off painting here. Jamie's just replacing the missing trickle vent on the window. Craig's finished plastering the internal reveals. I think he's just hanging around to give it one more wipe. And yeah, that's it. So we'll see you on Tuesday. Good morning on this pretty sunny Tuesday. So we're back over at this Wixham's job. This is the Velux conversion. We're pretty much all done here as well today. So I've just fitting the Velux blinds that have come in that we've ordered for the client, and then Pat's on his way over just to finish off the bathroom to get this one wrapped up. I haven't seen this one since second fix carpentry was done, so but looking in the skip there looks to be some paint remedies and stuff like that, so I'm wondering if the client's done any painting up there and made a start. But skip's pretty full, so yeah, we'll get that ordered and get that gone. So this week's quite productive actually. We've finished off 3 builds, which is quite nice. So once this one's ticked off, Marsden Mortain was done yesterday, and so was the Flitwick one. So that'll be 3 jobs off our worksheet, which is quite nice. But yeah, let's go have a little look. We'll fit these blinds and wait for Pat to come. So that's the windows, that's the Velux blinds fitted in the windows, I'm trying to say. So on this one we've got 2 SK06s, and we've just obviously got the blinds that are fitted. Cute little time lapse that we've just filmed of me fitting them. Yeah, cheeky. Turning into a right little YouTuber. And so yeah, so this is the main room. So on this property we've been able to get the stairs up and over the existing. We've lost no space downstairs whatsoever. Just because the stairs are able to go straight up and over the existing, leading up to this massive area. If you follow some of our older videos as well, you would have seen I was showing you how we structurally converted this one. We took the trusses out, Darren was here doubling up and stuff like that. So this is the last day today. Like I said, the client has made a start on painting. I believe they've said they've got the carpets going down next Monday, so they've got a busy few days, but they're getting there. Pat's on his way over just to finish off the second fix in here. So I think it's like the toilet seat needs to go on, shower screen, and give everything a pressure test and just make sure everything's all good, and a heat test with the heating. I think they might have already done that. It's all plumbed in, but we've just been waiting on the radiator. Obviously got access, so we've got storage areas. So we've got a little ease area, and there's the doors there, the insulation on the back. So that there's suitcases, Christmas trees, those kind of things. And then we've also been able to incorporate a dressing room as well, that the clients started to put some bits in themselves, which obviously is fed by another 3 Veluxes on the front. We've got one in there, one in the bathroom, and then one over the stairs. If I shut that door, you see it's quite a big space really. All things considered, this was a truss roof, timber everywhere, you couldn't really look around and get around. It's quite a difference. So it's probably it is the biggest bedroom in the house now, as well as with an ensuite and a dressing room. We'll just wait for Pat to get here, and we'll crack on. I've got a couple of surveys today, so we're heading over to Biggleswade to do one survey and then another one in Marsden Mortain. Recently picked up 3 jobs in Marsden Mortain. We're doing a lot in Marsden at the minute, which is great because I live in Wootton, so it's only just down the road. But yeah, I'll give you some pounds of this space. So 10:30, I'm now over to my first quote of the day, which is in Biggleswade, and then we're heading over to the next one. So I'm just getting myself all set up. Beautiful day today, it really is a beautiful day, nice and sunny. So ironically, the street I'm on at the moment, we signed up a client at number 17, and I'm now just going to number 12. And I've just realised it's actually literally just around the corner from another job that we've done, just because I've got lost in the estate. Massive estate, I believe it's called Kingsbrook or something along those kind of lines in Biggleswade. Massive brand new housing estate, and we've probably done around 10 lofts on it now. But yeah, so fingers crossed we'll go do another quote and go from there. So just pop back to Wixham's, just to box in the soil pipe. Just quickly knocked up a little bit of boxing for the toilet. But now plumbers have all finished in here, so the shower screen's fitted, everything's been tested, all siliconed up, looking nice. So, yeah. And and then we've got the radiator on now in the room. It's heat tested. So that is officially a wrap over here now. We are done. Client's happy, we're happy. Hopefully we'll pop back in the coming weeks for some sneaky finished photos. And yeah, back to another survey now in Marston Moor. And I've just popped into the job that we've got going on in Milton Keynes. Nearly said the address then. And yeah, just chatting with Greg over here on this Velux conversion. So this was the one that we started last week with Darren and Greg, that I showed you where it's got the chimney in. But they've now pretty much structurally converted it all. We're just setting up for trimming out for the windows and stuff. So we've just had the client up here, so I know that we're changing that. Obviously that will be trimmed out properly. But just to give you an idea of the window space, so we've had the client up here just making sure they're happy with the heights and stuff like that. All the windows are in here now. So we've got 4 of these SK06s. We've got one there, one there, one there, one there, effectively. But yeah, I've just snuck in on the way in between. So now I've got a pre-start meeting in Aston Clinton that I'm on my way over to now. But yeah, so I thought I'd just pop by and see progress. But everything's going really well over here. I'm running a little bit ahead of schedule today, so that's why I just popped into the last job. And on my way over to Aston Clinton, I've just popped into Linslade to catch up with Steve. So this was one of the ones that I made one of my costly mistakes on last week. It's not often I make a mistake. It's very rare I make a mistake, especially with staircases. But unfortunately on this one, somehow I managed to give over the wrong measurement to the manufacturer, and we made a full set of stairs, roughly 180mm out on floor to floor. So an expensive lesson, because not only have I paid for a set of stairs that we can't use, I've also got to pay for the space in a skip. So we've got a brand new set of stairs that have been cut up and put into a skip because I messed up. But on the flip side, Dave, the stair company, managed to get them turned around for us in 2 days. So wasn't a massive hold up. But yeah, so thankfully Steve managed to remove those ones out and fit the new ones. Looks like they've just got the reveals around the windows to finish. Loving the protection. A few little gloves. Yeah. Should we sneak in through the window, see if we can scare them? Oh, it's got the bloody locks on the window. So, second time to set stairs, and they fit these ones. So we'll replace the handrail and stuff. We've got to build this wall back. Obviously it does cut across this window, but what we've agreed with the client is we're going to infill that section and keep that section exposed underneath. Like I said, I think I've said in other videos, they were fully briefed that this was going to happen. I don't just put a set of stairs across someone's window without telling them on the very first meeting. So when I come to do the survey, I would say to them, look, this is going to be the impact and so on. All caught up, plan of action in place, and now we're going to head to our pre-start meeting in Aston. Never ending. Still a beautiful day though. So yeah, this is our next project that we're about to start in a couple of weeks time. So we're just here measuring the stills and getting everything all set ready, but we've got a rear dormer on the back and a couple of pitch roof dormers on the front. So yeah, looking forward to showing you this one. This one's going to be a nice one. Thursday morning and I'm in the van. So just about to head over to Stony Stratford to set our bricklayer off, who's going to be repointing and basically raking out and repointing the chimney over in Stony Stratford. Nathan and Jamie have finished up the plasterboard and all around it now, so that's all set. We've got the plasterer starting Monday, all going well over there, so they're just wrapping up some bits under the stairs now they're installed. So we're going to head there, and then I've got some leftover insulation, so then we're going to run that over to Darren's job, and that's where I've got a meeting with the client there. So just had a catch up with the client over here in Stony, and Nathan's here as well. We've got some leftover insulation here that's behind this skip. So I'm going to load this up and take this over to Darren's job, but we're going to jump up now into the loft, have a look. We've got Matt, our brickie here, who's just starting to rake out already. So yeah, let's go have a little look. So originally on plan the stairs were coming out a lot further, but after speaking to the client we managed to get the design to a slightly smaller back. So we're going to move this light switch a little bit closer. We've got a nice large slope box there, so we've got a massive shower that's going on there. I think it's 1.8 long. And then we've got to clear all this out and deck out in there as well. And then we've got these 3 windows that are coming, as well as that big one there. Oh. See you later. Right, all done here. Now we're going to head over to Darren's job and yeah, give him all this insulation that I've just loaded up in the back, and then have a chat with the clients about electrical positions. Let's go. Waverton Gate in Milton Keynes, and it looks like they've got a Velux in now. This one we popped over yesterday and see Greg. Shorts on and everything.
So it's to wear all these days.
Got his Nikes on, living the dream. Nice, got the felt collar on as well. You can see here we've obviously got the Velux window installed now, but they're just cutting in the tiles around ready for the flashings and stuff. Got the, what's it called, collar, insulation collar in place. Yeah. But we're just going to get the client up now and go through a few bits and go from there. Right, all done there. So just been an hour and a half talking through with the client on positions of everything and going through access door positions, radiator positions, caught up with the lads. Now I'm probably about 5-10 minutes late for my next meeting. We're heading over to DB Structural's office just to discuss a couple of builds that we've got coming up. And we're also quoting for a loft in one of the villages out near Sandy Way. I can't remember the exact name of it. But basically it's quite a big involved loft. So yeah, we're going to pop out there and just take a look at the structural calcs and stuff like that, because ones that have sent over, I just wonder if we can do it maybe slightly different or slightly better, just to minimise some of the steel and make our life easier when we're fitting it. So like they've got bearing plates in weird places and stuff like that, so it's just trying to logistically get them in place with a truss roof there and stuff. So yeah, that's what we're doing now. So we're going on our way over to Burcott Business Park, and yeah, we'll go have a look at Darren's new yard. Just designing calcs and stuff, going over some bits. Oh, it's all fun and games. It's all fun and games. But now we're going to head over to Leighton Buzzard, where we're finishing up a job. I believe I've got some materials left there as well, so I'm just going to pop in and see what we got left, and then yeah, see if I can take them with me basically. Let's go. Over here, see how Steve's getting on, and then grab some materials that I've got left at this one, as well as some of the other materials at the other one in Linslade that we've got. We're all loaded up now at this Linslade job. Just grabbed everything, so I've just seen that the skip's still here, and the now we're not allowed to put plasterboard in the skips anymore, so the Smith skips give us basically these ton bags, and then they take them at the same time. So yeah, I've got to arrange for the skip to go, but that's all the materials got left over across the 2 jobs. And then if you could imagine, this is the dormer that we've built. I've just had a chat with a client, they're all happy now, so we're done. The only thing that was left to do was grab the materials that I've got, but this back rear extension roof, where we've had the scaffold on it, unfortunately it's popped a couple of tiles around that old window. So whilst the scaffold was up, the lads put a bit of old EDPM up there just to brace it and just keep as much water off as possible. But yeah, another build done. So I'm going to go back to the office now, unload these bits, and then yeah, we'll see what tomorrow brings. Oh, on this bright Thursday, yeah, morning. So a little bit of a later start today, because I've been up to something. I've got a little secret project that we went and looked at this morning. That yeah, if all things come to well, that's very exciting for us as a business, so I'm looking forward to that. And then also on top of that, I've been and got some new specs, company colours of course. They've got these blue tint things for computers or something, but it looks like it gives me a bit of a filter. Don't know about that, don't know if I like that. But yeah, so this morning going to head over to Stony Stratford, and Greg's over there doing some plastering, Craig's over there doing some plastering. And yeah, we're going to go have a little look, see how he's getting on. Just driving past this project because the scaffold has literally just come down today, so we're just giving it a good sweep up underneath where the scaffold was. But yeah, dormers look banging now, so look good. And then we've just signed up those 2 houses over there, so we're doing those ones in the beginning of next year. And then we've got number 34 just around the corner that we're going to be doing in the near future as well. Stony. Always have a little nose in the skip so you can see what we're at and how we're getting on. But whilst I'm here, I'm going to measure up for the second fix materials, i.e. skirtings, doors and stuff like that. So yeah, because we've got these lovely Victorian kind of style doors. So obviously I'm going to try and match those up in the loft, but the client's already had a new bathroom door fitted. I don't know why I said that weird. So they've had a modern equivalent pine door. So I think it's going to be something very similar to that we're going to put up in the loft.
Is that it? It is.
Hello, sir. Sneaky, sneaky. Look at that chimney. We're just getting on with this chimney now. Around here, looking good. Loving the brickwork. So this one's not too bad. Whereas the other one I'm going to show you in a minute is obviously it was in dire straits with the brickwork and the pointing and stuff like that. So we rate that one out and pointing it, and Matt's over there finishing that one up. But I'm going to get the tape measure out. Trusty little uni light one. Cute. I'm going to get this one out and yeah, take some measurements. That's the Thursday a wrap. Now tomorrow we've got something pretty exciting. Velux has taken us up to their new head office. I say new, I think it was completed just before COVID. And yeah, so we've not had a chance to get up there, but Velux has taken us up there tomorrow, so we've got an early morning flight. Me and Jamie are going down to stay at a hotel tonight before, just for the an easier run, because we're going from Gatwick, which is a bit of a slug from us in Bedford, so we're going to head down earlier tonight, so we've got a bit more of a line in the morning. But we've got a flight at 7 o'clock, and we've got myself, Jamie, Nathan, Greg, Darren, Steve and Mario, so there's 7 of us all flying up to Scotland. So yeah, so we'll video, we'll do some separate videos, take some photos and bits and bobs, and try and show you what's what up there as well. Afternoon, Dan from DJMoore. Today we've had a pretty interesting day. We've been up early. Some of the lads have been up since 2 o'clock this morning, and you're probably asking why. But we hopped on a plane, EasyJet, grabbed a flight up to Scotland, Edinburgh, and we're currently stood in Velux's, somewhere there, head office, their new head office. So this one opened just pre-COVID, and then we never got the opportunity to come up because of COVID. But luckily they've invited us up, so we've come up, and the lads have done some training up here. I've had a really good team, really good chat with some of the marketing. And that is the end of Friday. So now we're off out with Velux for a few drinks. Been an eventful day, been a fantastic day. We are doing a standalone video for this day. So head over to our Facebook, our YouTube, Instagram. You'll see a link in the coming days. And don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you again soon. But yeah, hit that bell button. And if you're interested in our website, click here or in the description below, and you should see a link to it. Enjoy your weekend. We'll see you next week.